and form a totally new district provides some advantages to that new school district. For one, it potentially moves us up to the top of the facilities list. In other words, getting a new school building for this new school district. So let's say we call it Burkeberry or something like that.
The two districts, because we were talking about consolidation, and that, again, there's a difference. Consolidation is two districts giving up their current identity and becoming a separate district. It allows you to control to some degree where your kids go. It allows you to have some level of control over staffing and transportation and what the structure looks like. It gives you a chance to be part of a district where you get voted into a board of education. You have much more control over what happens to your children. So the two districts, we asked for some help from the Ohio Department of Education. They did not provide it because there's no structure in Ohio. There is no structure in Ohio for ODE or the legislature to close a district and send the kids elsewhere. That's why if you look at what's happening with Ledgemont, that's why it's happening. They don't have a way to do this. And so our next step was to hire an attorney from the Columbus firm of Bricker and Eckler, who is experienced in dealing with districts consolidated, and in fact was instrumental in a piece that happened in southwestern Ohio. And she also is a friend of our new state superintendent of public instruction. And so she called Dr. Ross to ask if we, that is Berkshire, Newbury, could have a discussion with them, just to find out, because we heard that there was enough money in the Facilities Commission, OSFC, that if they were to provide a sweetener to us, it might make this work. That is, right now, if Newbury and Berkshire were to consolidate, we would get either 15 or 17% of a new building built, and the other 83 to 85% would be on us. And that's just not going to happen. And so, we were told that there was a lot of money in the OSFC going wanting. So if they could create legislation that said the first $100 million worth of requests for new structures would get honored up to $100 million, so they didn't have a run on the bank.